Hello, hello, hello. It is Una Doyle here from Creative Flow, and I am talking here today, kind of answering the question and getting you to ask the question: is your menu, i.e., your website menu, spoiling your prospects' appetite? Now, I want to make a distinction here. When I'm talking about website menu, it may be the navigation menu, but it's not necessarily the navigation menu. What I'm talking about is when you land on, and this is really typical, this is obviously for service-based businesses, and what happens is that they have a whole list of services. Now, have you ever been in a restaurant where they hand you this huge menu? You know, the ones that you have to fold out and you have to fold out again. And then it's got stuff all on the back as well. And you're kind of folding it over, turning it over and trying to see what there is to eat. And it's like number one, there's like too much choice. But isn't there a thought in the back of your head going, wow, they cannot possibly do every single one of these things really well? Okay. So whenever I'm presented with that kind of a menu, and it was interesting, I was out for a meal recently with my networking group, and we got to meet up in person for the first time, which was really cool. And the person next to me got a Thai dish. Now, they said it was okay. I ordered a burger because the place we were in, like, they did lots of steaks and burgers and things like that. And I was tempted because I love Thai food, absolutely love Thai food, but I would have been so disappointed if I'd gotten the Thai dish and it wasn't up to scratch. So I was really happy. The burger, excellent. The steaks everyone had, excellent. And this is the thing, is that, so when you're out for a meal, think about what is that restaurant, what is really aiming for, what is it probably selling the most of, and that's what you want to order. But, when your customers aren't thinking about that, okay, they come and look at your website, and if you don't tell them very, very quickly how you can help them, the problem that they have that you can solve, or aspiration you can help them achieve, and you don't do that super fast, they're gone. They're out of there. And if your website has, pretty much, this is who we are and this is what we do, and there's a whole long list of things that you can do, but it's not termed in the way of actually, I could, do you have this problem? We can help solve that problem. Okay, so this is why I wanted to talk about this. So let me know in the comments, do you kind of go, oh, right, okay, yeah, maybe my website is a bit like that. And maybe this is something that you used to have. Maybe it's something that has frustrated you when you have gone and looked at other people's websites, when you have a problem that you want solved and you're trying to figure out who to work with. I don't know about you, but I've done that, where I've literally gone website after website after website. I'm just like, oh, there's nothing to tell them apart. They all do the same thing. And really the only differentiator is price. And this is why people end up competing on price, because they have this menu attitude to the services that they provide, rather than really getting, super clear on who is it that you are serving. What are those prospects' hot buttons? What is it that they're going to go, oh my God, yes, absolutely. If you can solve this for me, here, take my money. That's the situation that you want to be in. And you cannot do that when you just provide a list of different services. Okay, so this is not just about changing a few things on your website. This is about actually getting to the heart of your business strategy and your marketing strategy, and being able to be clear on these things and able to articulate them in a way that is very compelling. Because, when you are clear on your prospects' hot buttons, you need to make sure that your offers, your offer or your offers are a good match. Those things have to be aligned. So yeah, so that's what I want you to ask yourself. Go and imagine that you're one of your customers. Go and look at your website and look at it and just kind of go, okay, if I was them, what's the problem? I mean, here's the thing, is that you probably do a brilliant job for your clients. And the clients that work with you, they're probably confused, going, I don't understand why they're the best kept secret. They're so good. Why aren't they even more successful than they are now? And the answer might be that the reality that you and your clients have is one thing, but the external perception is another. So think about, what is it, what's the biggest problem that we solve for our clients? And are we even talking about that on the website? And obviously you want to make sure that the website is client focused, not you focused. If you've got to scroll and scroll and scroll before there's even the word you, then that's a problem. That means you're saying I and we and who we are and how long we've been established for. And generally speaking, people do not care. They don't care about that, unless you're in the kind of industry where it's actually, stability is super important, like finance or trades. Like no one wants to have a fly-by-night tradesperson. But for most businesses, they don't care how long you've been in business. What they do care about is, what can you do for them? Okay, that is what is in their minds when they come to your website. So hey, Doreen, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Don't worry, you're saying you got a terrible connection. That's not a problem. Once I finish this, you can go back and watch it again, and when you have a better connection. So hopefully that will be all right for you. Okay, so go to your website, ask yourself that question, put yourself in your customer's shoes, think about what you solve for them, and see, is that what is coming across? And look, if you're in a situation where you're thinking, well, actually, right, well, we have a huge variety of clients and we solve all sorts of different problems. I don't really know how to pinpoint that, let alone articulate it. Then that I guess there's a couple of questions to ask. One, is your business as successful as you would like it to be? And if it is, brilliant, that's great. There may well be, I bet you there's probably a theme that connects, the bulk of the work that you do. So you just need to find that theme and be able to articulate it. Now, if your business is not as successful as you would like it to be, then the answer is in the fact that you're serving lots of different kinds of clients, solving lots of different problems. So by getting focused, and here's the thing, it doesn't mean you have to stop doing that. You can still work with those clients, particularly as you are growing your business and, starting to scale, but focusing in on one problem and one offer, even if there can be different levels in between that offer for different price points, that is going to make your marketing so much easier. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up now. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to come back and answer them when I get a little notification. And make sure that you click like, love, subscribe, etc. to make sure that you keep having these kinds of content. I would love to know from you. Please let me know below, have you experienced this when you've been searching for a supplier? Is this something that you've got a challenge with? And any questions you have around how to help overcome that, I'll be happy to answer them for you. So have a fantastic day.